Hey y'all, it's Samantha. I'm so excited to be back with a video for you guys. Have another mini. This is the one that I made for my friend Charlotte. You guys saw the ladybug mini that I made for Darlene. And they both knew that they were getting minis for Christmas. And I actually gave Charlotte hers and had to get it back so I could do the video because I didn't have time to get it all completed before the deadline to have to do our gift exchange. And Charlotte likes things that are a little more rustic. She doesn't like frilly. She's not a frilly girl. So she specifically asked me if I would make hers just not frilly. And I did a Christmas theme for hers. And she likes the darker colors. You know, the deeper reds and greens and things. And on the cover here, this is actually metal, like a rusty metal poinsettia. And I added little rub-ons with the date for her. And I got a couple cute little charms. Again, the poinsettia is reflected here and a little Noel. That was actually a pewter charm that I just used my gold alcohol inks to change the color on that. So really glad that we have those to use to our advantage. And as far as the binding goes, I have to give credit for the idea on this binding to Roxy Furlong. Y'all will know her by Roxy Fur. And she suggested using cinnamon sticks. She said, think of some way to use cinnamon sticks in the binding because I didn't want to just use rings. I wanted something a little bit different that would kind of go with the rustic feel. And the cinnamon sticks, of course, being perfect for Christmas time. So that is the binding. It turned out really well. I'm real excited about that. And then when you open it up, there's a little craft pocket on this side that opens up with lots of little tags inside. Did a little gold embossing, and you'll notice I don't think there's a single piece of bling in this mini album, and I really kept the shimmer and shine down because that is just not, that's not our Charlotte. So, and I really wanted it to kind of reflect her personality a little bit. So I'll fasten that back when I get done. In this pocket, I think I'm going to turn it sideways. She can tuck a little picture behind the little trumpet here. Did some embossing and some glossy accents. And then I will put an annotation as to where I got this idea from because I can't remember her name. And I'll look it up. I've got her saved in my favorites. But I've always wanted to know how to make one of these little slider pages. And she had a wonderful tutorial. It made it so easy to learn how to do it. And I'm turning it sideways so y'all can maybe see it as it works. But I just put a little Christmas tree on the bottom. And then the top, I'm going to lift the camera up here. Try not to make y'all sick. Has that. And I love interactive pages. And I just thought that was really cute. So got to put that one in this one. And then what I did on the back was just leave some room open so I could put some tags. And then I used one of my new Cricut cartridges. I got the, it's one of the new solution cartridges that is the limited edition. They're coming out with 3 different ones every quarter. And this was the Christmas one. I think it was Very Merry Tags is what it's called. And just did some little tags to slide in there. And then on this side, whoop, dropping tags everywhere. I loved this little page. I put a little peace charm at the top of this one and just put a couple of rustic tags together. And this is one, this top one is actually one that Roxy sent me in my Giddy box, the last one that she sent me. So did a lot of distressing and all on these and just used some, did that little old wallpaper technique that I actually had done on Roxy's mini album. Did it on this and just distressed the paper and put a little acetate pocket. Used a lot of K & Company papers. And then that, this paper in the background is some of the coordinations paper that I sanded to give it kind of a rustic look, and then some Prima lace at the top. And then on this page, this was one of Charlotte's favorite pages. She just loved the pine cones. I made a pocket page with the little mini lunch bags. I thought those are so cute. And I still want to do, and we'll do a little mini album just with lunch bags. I just think those are so cute, and I haven't done one yet. But I did some embossing on that just to give it a little more dimension. And then you open up the little flap, and I put a little library card pocket there with some tags and down in that. And then she can put a photo here. And then, of course, there are more tags. There's another one I did with my Cricut cartridge down in here. And there's another one that Roxy sent me, and I used a couple of these. and because they just fit perfectly with the feel of this little mini album. So thank you, Roxy. Just love it. And used one of the music note paper clips that Arlene had shown us. I think we got them at Staples. After I saw her video, I went and got some of them, and that kind of fit with this too, with that little bit of a bronze look. And then made a little pocket with this little die cut, and again, another tag from Roxy. Stuck down in there, put some little bell trim on there. And this page, I used one of the die cuts and just raised it up on some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, and put lots of little tags tied with some twine in that little pocket. And then, of course, in the big pocket, because this one is one of the regular size lunch bags that I just trimmed down, I put a couple of big tags in here for her to put pictures and journaling on. And then when you flip it over to this side, use one of our little Sizzix frames, and she can slide a picture down in there. And then she used some little embellishments, little poinsettias. And then the last page, I kind of took the idea off my Halloween mini, and instead of doing haunted window, I used the front of one of those, I think it's K & Company boxes that I did on Felicia's. I used on the cover of Felicia's and made a little window out of it and put the Christmas tree in the house window. And then used a set of those same shutters. Of course, I just didn't distress them and make them look spooky this time, but just made a little shadow box kind of window. Not as detailed and everything as Roxy's was, where she made that shadow box mini. That was just amazing, but just made that for the last page. And on the back, there's a little card that says, "There seems a magic in the very name of Christmas," which is so true. And I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as she did. And I'm going to get this back to her. And, oh, actually, you know what? Here's the last tag. This was another tag that I made from the Cricut that I had stuck in the little window that had fallen out. But that was the last tag on that. And then I want to show y'all something else I did. My sister-in-law both put something in each other's stocking that was identical to each other. So we have a lot of the same taste. And y'all look at this. Is that not cute? It's a little Post-it note holder. You put the little fan fold Post-it notes in there, and it's shaped like a pocketbook. An alligator print pocketbook. And I just thought it was so cute. So I, of course, had to bling it up. So I took both of ours and did the same thing. And put one of those little Prima Blings on there. And then used some of the ribbon and tulle that I had from the pink and black Halloween mini. And just dressed it up. And I just thought that was so cute. And I've had a lot of people that have requested a video on my craft room, which is done in all pink, black, and white. And I actually have a couple of pieces of furniture that my brother has built for me that are being painted right now. And as soon as I have those in, it's probably going to be the end of the month before I get everything in and organized and situated. But I'll have that video, and I've got several others coming up. So I will see y'all soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.